We're in northern Wisconsin with some mighty bear hunters, and they're putting in a new bait. So this is the process. I watched two guys work really hard digging a hole.
Mark always likes to sand early, but by the time the season comes around, the sand ends up being packed down so bad that it really didn't do any good. So
You're better off putting the sand in later.
Later, yeah. We'll see how much. I don't know how much farther we got to get.
No, this isn't a very big stump.
No.
Is that hole turning into a man, Tyler?
That's it? Yeah. I wish. If only it was that easy, right? Oh, that's nice.
Yep, it works perfect.
Yep.
Well, like I said, they'll be digging them out.
The bears will actually dig the
Stumps right out.
Really?
Yeah. If he gets to the man-eater bait, there's a bear there that it always wants to put the rock. It'll tip the rock so it falls in the stump and you can't get it out. You know. We had a bear up in the forest that would quit digging in the stump because it would dig it out. And we were baiting with gummy bears, and he'd come along, and he would never eat the gummy bears, but he'd just come along and he'd whack the stump and send it rolling, and the rock would be in the other spot, and then he'd just keep walking.
Really?
And stuff, yeah. Just, you could always figure you'd have to go and take a rake and rake all the stuff up to put it back in the stump. Danish toppings for the juice as a scent attractant.
What is that?
It's it would be Danish filling.
Okay.
For in Danishes, and I just added some water so it runs.
You're supposed to run.
Yeah. It's pretty thick.
And you put that in a gas can?
Yeah, just because it's ran out of 2.5 gallon or 2 gallon containers, and
I just filled the bar oil in a chainsaw with that stuff.
You're very nice. You just got done using it. I just bought that for my dad.
that's
You put that on there to keep the deer and other critters from...
Yep, and that way we know that if the rock's off, you know that the only thing that's big enough to move it is a bear.
Cool.
And then eventually what we'll end up doing is getting some sand in, raking around it so that we can see the size of the tracks, so you can kind of estimate the size of the bear, and also see if there's any cub tracks along with that, because you don't want to run a sow and cubs if you can avoid it. Just because it's not a bear that you can harvest anyway. Also, it stresses out the cub and makes things more dangerous for the dogs, because sows are more likely to protect their cubs and tear up dogs.
Got a bear track here. According to Marty, it's a pretty big one, and he thinks there's a sow and a cub track. Let's see where it leads. Oh,
that's a 5-inch pad, 5.5-inch pad.
that's a big one.
That's a big bear. You're looking 400 plus pounds.
Let's follow the track.
Really?
Looking at a very cool beaver dam. It's got a leak in it though.
Yep.
Wonder where the beavers are, why they're not fixing that up.
Unless they've gotten trapped out this winter.
That's high. Really high.
Yeah.
There's a home over there. It's a hole in the beaver dam. No beavers patching it up, so there must not be any in here. Another bear track, and it's yearling, you say?
Yeah, it's probably about a 80-pounder.
See the back.
What's the what's that track?
That would be a coyote. Right there.
Bear track, a coyote track, and
Deer track.
deer track. I think they're going to a party somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bill baiting the bear, using popcorn for bait. Now he's taking the gas can, which isn't really gas, it's Danish filling with a little bit of water mixed in to make it run, and he's putting that on as a topping, and added scent attractant.
How much you put on?
You can put on quite a bit. I actually want to get rid of that stuff. So.
I think I had this on my pancakes the last time I looked.
No, this is stuff I just got last year. But,
Juicy.
that's probably good.
That good?
Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, then we'll just throw this, since that hole is so big, we'll throw this part of a stump on top of it.
That's Marty assisting in the baiting process.
And we are good to go.
Okay, every smile, wave. Oh, we better get the cousins together.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Bear hunters.
Yes.